Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. The hit musical Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is getting ready to kick off its North American tour, and we dropped by the rehearsal room to meet the company and bring you a sneak peek.
Let's go!
I am so excited. The material is so good. I wasn't sure. I got the script and I read through it. I was like, oh my God, because I love the movie and I love the book. And so I wanted to see what we would get to do with it. And it sort of feels like you take all that stuff that we love, that we sat in front of a screen and watched as a kid or read the book, and suddenly you get to be in it. And not just me. I mean, I feel like, because in rehearsals, we're sitting out and watching our fellow cast members do their thing, and you feel like you're a part of this world. And it is so, it's so funny, but it's also so grounded. So I'm like laughing, crying. I'm blown away by the material and feel very fortunate to be a part of it.
This is such a coveted role. I want to ask you about your callback and when the call came in that you got the role.
My mom set me up to go in my backyard with my dad and have a football catch. So she calls me back in and says, someone's on the phone for you. And it was my agent, and she told me the news, and I was like, oh my goodness, I got it.
I was at my friend's house and we were doing a test for school, and my mom got the call and she ran into the room. She said, Ruby, you have to come here. And I was like, what? She gave me the phone and I was like, hello? And my agent said, Ruby, you're gonna be in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I was screaming, we were all screaming. I was so happy.
So my dad, he does apparel, so he makes shirts, and he used this material, and he made a golden ticket. He gave it to my brother. Came in and gave it. Can you help me opening this? And then they opened the bar, and I didn't even know what to say because I saw something golden in it, and then it was pretty much exactly like how Charlie reacts in the show. It was crazy.
Charlie, your father would be so proud.
It's been so joyous to dig into this piece again. We had so much fun when we did it the first time on Broadway, and all that fun is just coming right back as we're actually making some changes. You know, when the Broadway production opened, I would go back and I would see little things that I wanted to fix, and I could tighten up, and I could make better here. And so now I'm getting the chance to do that. So not only are we just, digging into the piece again and making it better. Also, the actors that we have now are so fantastic. They're bringing new interpretations to it. So it's a great piece. I think it's going to do really well out on the road, and I can't wait for the rest of the country to see it.
This is a new beginning for us, We really didn't inherit this show. We created the show anew with a whole new version for America when we did it on Broadway. And of course, we never had a chance to finish it. So now we have this opportunity to look at our work and see the entire thing and think, how can we get this sleeker and sharper and faster and funnier and all the rest of it? And we've done we haven't just put it up, we've done an enormous amount of creative work on it. And I think it's perfect for the road. I think, families just eat this show up. And the adults do too. I mean, I had so many adult friends who said, I had a very different time for my kid. My kid was laughing at one thing and I was laughing at something else. And that's a lovely thing to be able to do.